Are you planning to migrate to Australia in 2025 through a skilled pathway? Then this latest expression of interest, EOI, update for July 2025 is a must-watch. With Australia's growing demand for skilled professionals, the Department of Home Affairs has rolled out critical updates that directly impact your chances of receiving an invitation for permanent residency. In this July 2025 update, we are seeing a strategic shift in the points threshold, priority occupations, and state nomination trends. With labour shortages persisting in key sectors like health, engineering, IT, construction, and education, candidates with skills in these areas are being fast-tracked. However, even high-scoring applicants must now tailor their EOIs carefully, aligning them with specific state or territory requirements to improve selection chances. Professionals with 3 to 5 years of experience in demand-driven roles, especially those who can demonstrate Australian work experience, regional ties, or employer sponsorship, are standing out. The new occupation ceilings and quarterly intake quotas mean that being strategic and timely with your EOI submission has never been more crucial. If you're aiming for a career transformation in Australia, this update can help you align your profile for maximum impact. From understanding which states are inviting low-point applicants, to optimizing your EOI to reflect 2025 trends, this is your chance to get ahead in your migration journey. Let's dive into the key changes, occupation-specific updates, and what you can do right now to stay competitive for Australia's PR invitations in this cycle. Australia PR Expression of Interest, EOI, update, July 2025, covering all key areas from policy shifts to occupational trends, invitation rounds, and strategic advice for applicants. Australia PR Expression of Interest, EOI, update, July 2025 1. What is the Expression of Interest, EOI? The EOI is a formal application you submit through Australia SkillSelect system to express your interest in applying for a skilled visa. It is not a visa application, but it is mandatory to receive an invitation to apply for Subclass 189, Skilled Independent Visa, Subclass 190, Skilled Nominated Visa, Subclass 491, Skilled Work Regional Visa. 2. What changed in July 2025? Key updates, points threshold adjusted. For Subclass 189, the minimum point threshold remains at 65, but realistic invitations are going to applicants with 85 plus points, especially in popular occupations. Subclass 190 is showing more flexibility, especially for applicants with 70 to 80 points, if they meet state-specific criteria. Subclass 491 continues to support regional development, and many states are inviting candidates with as low as 65 to 70 points, especially those with regional experience or job offers. Occupation List Refinements. The Skilled Occupation List, SOL, was refreshed with demand-focused adjustments. Priority occupations remain in healthcare, nurses, aged care workers, allied health, engineering, civil, structural, electrical, and mechanical engineers, ICT, software developers, cybersecurity experts, systems analysts, education, secondary teachers, STEM and special education, construction and trades, plumbers, carpenters, electricians. Invitation rounds update. EOI invitations are now issued quarterly, March, June, September, and December. July saw a high volume of invitations for 491 and 190 subclasses. However, Subclass 189 remains highly competitive. Pro rata occupations like accountants, ICT business analysts, and software engineers are being capped to control oversubscription. 3. State nomination trends, 2025 highlights. State Territory Key Update, July 2025. NSW prioritizing onshore applicants. 190 requires high points, 85 plus. 491 active for regional areas. Victoria targeting healthcare, STEM, and research-based roles. Occupation-specific invitations. Queensland reopen nominations with focus on construction and regional roles. South Australia strong support for offshore. Applicants with regional ties or job offers. Western Australia open to offshore, especially in trades, nursing, and hospitality. Tasmania friendly, toward offshore and low-score applicants, with clear commitment to Tasmania. ACT and NT limited seats, but actively nominating based on employer sponsorship and study links. 4. Strategic EOI Tips, 2025 edition. 1. Boost your points. Consider improving your English, PTE IELTS, gaining Australian study work experience, or obtaining a positive skills assessment. 2. Be state-specific. Tailor your EOI. 4. State nomination. Align your work experience, ties, and intent with the state's guidelines. 3. Stay updated. Each state or territory updates its eligibility streams frequently. Subscribe to their newsletters. 4. EOI timing matters. Submitting your EOI just before or during invitation. Rounds improves chances. 5. Occupation-specific approach. Research. Occupation ceilings and recent. Invitation cutoffs in your field. 6. Offshore vs onshore. While onshore applicants are still favored, offshore applicants with competitive profiles and regional commitment are now seeing invitations again. 5. What does this mean for PR aspirants? This July 2025 update highlights a clear trend. Australia is prioritizing skilled migrants who can fill critical workforce shortages, particularly in regional areas. Whether you're offshore or onshore, your success now depends on how strategically you prepare your EOI, from choosing the right occupation and state to presenting a compelling, criteria-specific application. EOI is not just about points, it's about timing, relevance, and state demand. The July 2025 EOI update marks a critical turning point in Australia's skilled migration landscape. While the fundamental structure of the EOI process remains intact, its execution is becoming increasingly data-driven, selective, and state-oriented. The government's approach clearly signals a shift from a points-only system to a priority-based model, where industry demand, regional growth, and workforce alignment outweigh generic qualifications. Candidates with strong academic backgrounds, but no alignment with current labour shortages, may find themselves overlooked, while applicants with moderate points but targeted skills in healthcare, IT, trades, or regional engagement are seeing faster results. This reflects a strategic filtering mechanism designed not just to fill numbers, but to build a resilient and sustainable workforce. The update also reaffirms that regional Australia is no longer a backup option. It's at the forefront of the immigration strategy. The growing emphasis on the 491 visa shows a deliberate move to decentralize migration and channel skilled professionals into areas of real need. In conclusion, success in the EOI process in 2025 isn't just about how high you score, but how well your profile matches national and state-level priorities. Applicants must adopt a precision-based strategy, continuously monitor state policies, and align their submissions with current demand if they wish to convert EOIs into invitations and ultimately permanent residency.